Good evening, viewers. Program Youth Folio welcomes you to an episode full of information and entertainment which you will not regret watching ever. We have news, views, achievers profile, development stories, culture and lots more packed in this episode. Coming on your screens first is our current issues section.
General elections should not delay final NRC list declaration, rules the Supreme Court. Japan keen to help in improving connectivity between Northeast and Southeast Asia. Assam Rifles organizes free veterinary camp in Manipur. Northeast witnesses large-scale EVM and VVPAT awareness campaigns. The Supreme Court on 13th March ruled that the forthcoming general elections should not cause delay in the scheduled deadline of 31st July 2019 for final NRC list declaration. Further, 26th March was fixed as date for hearing of cases related to D-voters, detention camp, etc. and 10th April was fixed as date for hearing on NRC updation.
For the election, upcoming election, some of the employees, government employees were taken away from the NRC department. So court had instructed the state coordinator, Mr. Hazela, if required, then he can bring back the employees after election. And according to court, the date he has fixed, the 31st July for a final NRC is final. Whatever the department do is a different thing, but the final NRC will be published on 31st July 2019. Next date is on 10th April 2019.
The court has decided to fix another date, that is 26 March, because there are so many issues pending before Honorable Supreme Court in regard to the citizenship issue and foreigners issue in the, for the state of Assam, and court has already take all together all these matters, and therefore the 26 March will be the historic day for state of Assam, for historic day for the nation also, because we hope Supreme Court will decide on that day landmark decision for the state of Assam.
हमारा मांग तो दूसरा कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ यहाँ का जो सिटीजन है, भारत का जो सिटीजन है, इनको सिटीजनशिप मिलना चाहिए. अब कागजात की वजह से या किसी दूसरे वजह से इनको जेल में डाल देना, इनको स्टेटलेस सिटीजन बनाना, यह हम लोग नहीं चाहते हैं. जो लोग बाहर से आए हुए हैं, इनके पास अगर डॉक्यूमेंट है, सरकार के पास ज़रूर होगा. अगर इनके पास कोई बांग्लादेशी है, कोई पाकिस्तानी है, इनको निकाल दे, इसमें कोई हर्ज नहीं, इनको निकाल दे. पाकिस्तानी हैं, पाकिस्तान से आए हुए हैं, या तो बांग्लादेश से आए हुए हैं या अफ़गानिस्तान से आए हुए हैं, इनको निकाल दे. लेकिन जो ओरिजिनल सिटीजन यहाँ के हैं, किसी धर्म पर, किसी जात पर, यह सब नहीं होना चाहिए.
There is good news in store for the cane and bamboo industry in Tripura and handicraft product producers of the state. The Japan government is keen to support the industry as also help in capacity building of the artisans. This was informed by Japanese ambassador to India, Kenji Hiramatsu, during his recent first visit to Tripura, wherein he held a press conference. The visiting ambassador also gave detailed account of other sectors that Japan is keen to support and collaborate.
In the Northeast region, Japan has been extending cooperation on slope protection, mountain roads, and forest management, which contribute to flood disaster management. To improve the disaster resilience of the region, Japan is ready to share our knowledge and experience in disaster management accumulated through our own experiences.
The Japanese government is already providing assistance in road building and other infrastructural developments in the Northeast in a major way. The war memorials of Imphal and Kohima, dedicated to the Second World War victims, too have been funded to a large extent by Japan, as many Japanese soldiers had laid down their lives here. Another war memorial is being built in Imphal, helped by a Japanese organization.
Historically, Japan has proselytized its northeast region through the experience of fierce battle in Pearl and Kohima during World War II. The people of Manipur, Nagaland, suffered greatly from these battles. I visited Manipur twice and Nagaland once to pay tribute to the victims. I was strongly impressed and touched by the warm and friendly feelings that the people of Manipur and Nagaland extend to Japan in spite of the tragic experience of the war. I also felt there is a strong wish in these states that Japan enhances its cooperation not only economically but also culturally.
It must be mentioned here that a Japan-India Coordination Forum for Development of Northeast Region is already in existence to support various infrastructural and development projects in the Northeast region. The Coordination Forum has held several rounds of meetings in Delhi and several states of the Northeast to deliberate on future areas of cooperation. The Mighty Six Assam Rifles organized a mega veterinary camp at Lilong Chajing Mamang Lekai, Manipur as part of the Operation Sadbhavna 2018-2019 recently, wherein over 750 domestic animals, including dogs, cats, and cows from 10 villages were administered free medical treatment. Vaccinations like anti-rabies and antibiotic treatments for various diseases were administered, tick powder was dusted upon the animals, and medicines including calcium, iron, B-complex, etc. were distributed free of cost. Locals turned up with their animals in large numbers to take advantage of this free camp. The Assam Rifles, who had come in with a team of veterinary doctors and staff, also educated the villagers on various diseases animals suffer from, preventive measures to be taken, sanitation, hygiene, diet, and other issues related to livestock and pets. The free veterinary camp was a long-standing request from the local populace. The Assam Rifles, which had earlier too organized many civic action programs in the state and in the entire Northeast, said that they were happy to comply and would similarly help the local people in future too. The local populace appreciated Assam Rifles for their untiring beneficial works for the people.
The Assam Rifle, as part of its Ops Sadbhavna project, has today organized a veterinary camp over here. During our course of interaction with the locals of this particular area, Lilong Chajing, we were given a request. There was a requirement of organizing a veterinary camp over here, and subsequently we processed the case. And today we are very happy to organize this camp, wherein we have got an overwhelming response, and a lot of animals have been brought by the local villagers here for treatment. And these are the projects that the Assam Rifle takes from time to time with an aim to assist the local population and provide the basic facilities both for the civilians and also for the animals, so that the overall health of the community remains intact.
As a run-up to the forthcoming 2019 Lok Sabha elections, the Election Commission has started a mammoth EVM and VVPAT awareness campaign all over the country, including in the Northeast, to make the voters aware of how these machines function and how this is an accurate and transparent system. One such drive was witnessed by Team Youth Folio at Agartala Press Club, wherein electoral officers demonstrated how the voters can actually see the recorded data of whom they had voted for on the VVPAT screens within 7 seconds. EVMs and VVPATs would be widely used in these elections.
EVM, VVPAT মাধ্যমে যে ভোট গ্রহণ করা হলো তার প্রশিক্ষণ আমরা বিভিন্ন জায়গায় দিচ্ছি, অ্যাওয়ারনেস ক্যাম্প করছি। আজকেও আপনাদের এই প্রেস ক্লাবে আমরা আপনাদের সামনে আমরা এটা অ্যাওয়ারনেস ক্যাম্পিং করেছি। এটার মূল উদ্দেশ্য যেটা হলো ইভিএম এবং ভিভিপ্যাট কীভাবে ফাংশন করে এবং মানুষের যে একটা বিশ্বাস, যে ব্যালট আপনার যেই পক্ষে টিপেছেন ওনার পক্ষে ভোটটা গেছে কিনা আপনি পরিষ্কার দেখতে পাচ্ছেন 7 সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে।
Friends, it's time for a short breather here. Watch the advertisement and do subscribe to our magazine First Word, which brings you inside stories from the Northeast.
First Word, a complete monthly magazine of the Northeast, packaging news and current affairs, sports, culture, festivals, achievers, life in metro, and lots more. Buy the magazine today from stalls across the Northeast and New Delhi, or subscribe for 12 issues by paying Rs 320 online. For details, contact 98101 29327.
Young Manipuri artist Thockchom Sony is getting rave reviews for his depiction of Manipuri people of mixed ethnicity and modern Manipuri fun-loving people. This young man passes on some serious messages through his vibrant works of art. Take a look.
Young Manipuri painter Thockchom Sony's paintings are full of life and shows the subjects enjoying life, an extension of his own hip green hair and joyful personality. So be it the painting on wedding of my BFF, with BFF standing for best friend forever, or his painting on tea break, the cheerfulness leaves a happy feeling. At the same time, he takes on the shamers. His subjects are dark, have curly hair, and his bride is not coy, as stereotypical Manipuri women are portrayed. What one sees instead are real women.
If you look at them, they have a little bit dark complexion. As a child back home, we used to get really, people used to make fun of, when you are dark and when you have curly hair, people used to make us feel low self-esteem. But now these women are independent and, they are confident with how they look. And they're also very rooted and traditional at the same time. My artwork, it's about appreciation of the diversity. I'm from Manipur, so a lot of Manipuri elements are there in my work. And then I also try to explore other communities which are in the Northeast India.
Sony also paints on other communities of the Northeast, as is evident in My Beloved Tani and Coco. His subject here is an Apatani modern woman with facial tattoos. His aim here is to spread awareness and learn from people of other communities.
This one is inspired by the Apatani tribe of Arunachal Pradesh. If you look at her facial tattoo and the nose plug, that's very typical of the Apatani tribe. And then we have the ginger lilies, which I really like, and it's very common in the Northeast. And these days, the younger generations, they don't like to do the tattoo, and the culture is, it's going away slowly. But I really want to inspire the younger generation that they can, do this in a very creative way, to do the tattoo in a very creative way. Even like how she look, the way she look is very contemporary fashion. And, I'm sure that all the young people will like it.
Then there is his woman who smells of ginger lily, which too shows a woman of mixed ethnicity. Sony lives in Delhi and says that the city has inspired him a lot.
Delhi has really inspired me with lots of rich multicultural diversities here. So you will find lots of mixed elements. Of course, a lot of Northeast element will always be there because that's my identity and my root.
Talking about his own background, Sony reveals that he left a full-time job as he felt stifled.
I came in Delhi since in 2007. After my schooling, after 12th, I came to Delhi to pursue fine arts, and I did the graduation in fine arts. I came here because back home we don't really have a good scope for fine arts. After graduation, I did a post-graduation diploma in animation, in Jamia Millia Mass Communication and Research Center. And from there, I got placement for a job as an illustrator in a company which is in Gurgaon. And I worked there for about 9 months. I could not work more than that because I was burning out.
Thockchom Sony, Dilip Oenam, Meena Devi and many other artists from Manipur have made Delhi their home. All of them vouch that they have not faced the much-touted discrimination, but instead, Delhiites have been appreciative of their art.
The response has been terrific. People have loved the way Sony have painted these pictures. Sony especially deals with fashion paintings, and he earlier used to work with comics and all, so now he has developed this and he has showcased his work first time in Delhi, and we are delighted to have him.
Singer Mayukh Hazarika, the front person of the band Brahmaputra Balladeers, is a huge name in the music scenario. Nephew of the legendary Dr. Bhupen Hazarika, Mayukh holds his own with his signature style. Let's hear him speak and sing.
Buku hom hom kore mur aaye. He starts Dr. Bhupen Hazarika's famous song before moving on to its Hindi version. He is Mayukh Hazarika, whose Wikipedia description reads, playback singer and music director from Assam. Mayukh is also Dr. Bhupen Hazarika's nephew, a legacy which he says he has tried to live up to very sincerely all his life. Mayukh lives in Delhi today, has many albums to his credit, including Soku Jodi Kotha Koi, released by Dr. Bhupen Hazarika himself.
Soku Jodi Kotha Koi, Khabdo Kiya Lage, Ajanite Jodi Bhool Hoy, Khama Kiya No Lage.
Mayukh performs widely and leads a band called Mayukh Hazarika and the Brahmaputra Balladeers.
We are very proud of the name to begin with because it represents the kind of music we do, which is essentially from the Brahmaputra Valley. But we try and give it a contemporary sort of musical arrangement to a lot of folk that we do from the region. And in the repertoire we basically language no bar, It's Hindi, Assamese, Bengali, all mixed, whatever. The predominant languages that is spoken there in the region is what we bring onto the stage as well.
Mayukh is also a producer-director with a leading TV channel. He likes to say that music is a passion, while his job as journalist and producer is a profession, and somewhere both mix.
I am a journalist by profession, otherwise I've been working in a private media company for the longest time. That's a completely different life altogether. But then, one finds time to mix both. This is a passion, that's a profession, and somewhere passion, profession mixes. That is also, I'm very passionate about what I do professionally as well. I've been with television for the last 27 years now, 25 years, yeah. So, essentially a lot of political sort of reporting come videography is what I have done. That's my background. After that, of course, now I produce and direct.
Talking about the changes he has seen in Delhi over the years, from the time he came in as a student in Delhi University till date, he says,
I think there is an assimilation that has happened over the years. When I was a student in Delhi University, I remember there was still that sort of, demarcation, not a demarcation, there was that sort of, even alienation is too strong a word. I don't like to use words like alienation. I think for way too long we've been using words like alienation. It lands up nowhere, it takes us nowhere. Assimilation is the other word. I think all of us have been trying to do that. Somewhere from the mainstream also, I think people are gradually beginning to make an effort. They're waking up to the fact that, there is this vast, wide, beautiful world beyond the river, that side, beyond the mountains, and it's beautiful. People have started visiting the Northeast far more than what it used to. I think that's the way forward.
Well, friends, that's all we have for you in this episode. Check out the names of our week's winners.
For our contest section, we had asked you to write back about at least one news item covered in the episode. Winners have written back about the Gan Nai celebrations in Delhi and Pulwama martyr from Assam. And the winners are M.V. Rokhum from Aizawl, Mizoram, Jogiram Saharia from Jorhat, Assam, and Yumo Dangla from Kohima, Nagaland.
Congratulations, winners! We will recharge your mobile phones within this week itself. Others who wish to win recharges of Rs 1,000 each have to answer a simple question. Name one achiever featured in this episode. Rush your entries to 9810129327 or mail to youth_folio@yahoo.com. Do watch our earlier episodes on YouTube and subscribe to our Vision channel. Do look out next Thursday for our next episode of Youth Folio at 7:30 p.m. on Doordarshan Northeast. Until then, goodbye and take very good care of yourself.